Vanshika, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Dallas. Today I'm going to show you how you can connect to your Amazon Relational Database Service MySQL DB instance or Aurora MySQL DB cluster using Amazon RDS Proxy. Let's get started. Before we start, we have to make sure that when we create the Amazon RDS proxy, it is in the same virtual private cloud as the database. Although the database can be publicly accessible, the proxy can't be publicly accessible. After logging in to the AWS Management Console, navigate to the AWS Secrets Manager console. Choose Store a new secret key. Select the secret type. You can use the setting Credentials for other database, Credentials for RDS database, or other type of secrets. I'll be selecting Credentials for RDS database. Fill in the appropriate values for the username and password fields. Select the RDS database this secret will access from the list shown, and then choose Next. Enter a secret name and description, and then choose Next. On Configure Automation Rotation page, I'll disable automatic rotation, and then choose Next. Review the details and then choose Store to finish creating the database credentials. This step is optional. Amazon RDS Proxy can create an AWS Identity and Access Management role automatically when you create Amazon RDS Proxy. Here is an example of a correctly configured IAM policy. Make sure that the IAM role has the trust policy for rds.amazonaws.com. Now navigate to RDS console. In the navigation pane, choose Proxies. Choose Create Proxy. The Create Proxy page appears. Enter the name of this proxy and choose all the settings for your proxy. Select the engine compatibility as MySQL from the drop-down list. In my example, I'll keep the idle client connection timeout to its default value of 30 minutes. Select the RDS DB instance or Aurora DB cluster that you want to associate with the proxy. Choose the Secrets Manager secrets representing the credentials for database user accounts that the proxy can use from the drop-down list. Choose the IAM role that the proxy will use to access the AWS Secrets Manager secret from the drop-down list, or Amazon RDS Proxy will create the IAM role automatically when you create RDS Proxy. I'll keep IAM authentication as disabled. For subnet, this field is pre-populated with all the subnets associated with your VPC. You can remove any subnets that you don't need for this proxy. You must leave at least 2 subnets. For VPC security group, choose an existing VPC security group or choose for the AWS Management Console to create a new security group for you. You can optionally select to enable enhanced logging by checking the box. Choose Create Proxy. Check that the proxy endpoint is reachable by running this command from an EC2 instance, which is in the same VPC as the Amazon RDS proxy and the database. Connect to the RDS DB instance using the Amazon RDS proxy from an EC2 instance, which is in the same VPC as the RDS proxy and the database. You will then be connected successfully. Enable required transport layer security when you create the Amazon RDS proxy. You can also modify an existing Amazon RDS proxy to enable this option. Note: changing the parameter to required means that the connections must use SSL. Any plain text connections are rejected. If this parameter isn't enabled, then Amazon RDS proxy can connect to the DB instance with or without SSL. Download the Amazon root ca1 truststore.pem file from Amazon Trust Services. Now let's connect using SSL by using either SSL mode as required or verify identity. Note: because Amazon RDS proxy uses wildcard certificates, you must use the MySQL 8.0 compatible MySQL command. If you use the MySQL client to connect with SSL mode, verify identity. For troubleshooting common RDS proxy issues, refer to the link provided in the associated Knowledge Center article. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.